Hello and welcome to the second part of Python introduction. Let's just get to the business. Today we're going to talk about lists. Lists are something nice and simple to begin with. Let's we need grade 1, grade 2, and amazingly we have also grade 3. And let's say grade 10. We just made a variable myList that contains 4 values. First of all, let's print it. As you can see, it printed the list. Let's do something even nicer. Let's print value 1. This is interesting. We asked it to print value 1, but instead it printed value 2. This is value 1, 2, 3, and 4. The reason for this is because the index begins with 0, meaning this is cell 0 in the list, this is cell 1, cell 2, and cell 3. Let's see it in action. And let's jump to cell number 4. Remember, when you enter an index value, it is always begins in 0. Let's do something even more interesting. Let's say that we want to replace cell number 3. In the index, again, it is cell number 2 because it begins with 0. Let's replace it. The list is called myList. At location number 2, I want to replace this cell. This is 0, 1, 2. Let's give it the value of, I don't know, hello. Let's print the entire list. As you can see, cell number 3 was replaced with hello. That's nice. Let's say that we want to print only grades, only items in the list from location 2 until location 3. We'll do it like this. Print myList. From location 2 up to location 3. This will print starting from position 1, meaning position 2, because 0 is the beginning of the index, until position 3. The index of 3 is cell 4, not included. Let's see it in action. Inputted this cell and this cell. Again, it goes accordingly to this. It prints start printing a subset from this position 0, 1 up to not including this position 0, 1, 2, 3 not included, meaning it will only print this. Let's again print the entire list. Let's say that we want to add something to the lists. A new cell, not instead of an existing cell. We can do it like this. My list. Append to it. Let's say the value cell. Oops, what's the problem? Oh, forgot the M. That's interesting. Oh, replace the E with the N. Now it works. Now let's print the entire list yet again. As you can see, the value cell was added to the end. Now let's say that we want to remove an item out of the list. We can do it like this. Del for delete, my list. Let's say we want to delete grade 2. Grade 2, again, this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sits on location 1. Hopefully to delete it. Let's print it again. As you can see, grade 2 was erased, truncated from the list, and now my list contains 4 values. Let's continue with something that is called maps. Let's work again with I don't know, grade. Let's move over to conditions, to if sentences. Let's say that I have a certain value. $100. If my value is bigger than 99, I want it to print bigger. And of course it is bigger. Let's do it again. If my value is less than 100, I want it to print smaller. As you can see, it didn't print anything because what can we do? 100 isn't smaller than 100. Let's talk about blocks. In Python, blocks of code are defined by the white spaces in front of them. Meaning this is a new block, unlike this. If we want to make a certain block, we must begin the second line at the same position as the beginning of the block. Let's say we want to do something like this. If my value less than 100, point I. Python auto assumes that I want to add another thing to the block. If I press enter, or what I wrote, if my value is 100. Let's do this again. As you can see, 100 is less than 200. and it prints hi and hello. Let's talk even more about conditions. In Python, this means if my value is exactly equal to 200. This means not equal to 200. This means greater than 200. Oops. Less than 200. Greater than 200 or equal to 200. And this means less than 200 or equal to 200. Let's do if else. Let's do something more interesting. If else, let's say if my value is bigger than 200, we can print bigger. If it isn't, okay, let's try it. Smaller. Bigger.